Hello, my name is Lyndsey SGSO and I'm the Executive Director of the Sprouts Healthy Communities Foundation. We are the charitable arm of Sprouts Farmers Market, and we specialize in bringing nutrition education and fresh food access to communities across the country. One of the key ways that our foundation works to bring our mission to life is by making major investments in nonprofit organizations that we've identified as regional leaders in the school garden and nutrition education movement. Over the last 5 years, we've identified multiple key partners that are doing great work in the school garden and nutrition space. And I pulled those partners together. We were having a meeting one day and I said, who else should be at the table? And the partners looked at each other and unanimously they said, well, have you heard of LifeLab? And so very quickly after that, I jumped on the phone with the LifeLab team, and I think the first thing that I said to them was, I think I have a crush on you because of the quality of the work and the programming and just the core integrity that LifeLab has brought to their programming. Working very closely with LifeLab to support their work with the National School Garden Support Organization Network. I know it's a mouthful to say, but this is an incredible network that John and Whitney and the team at LifeLab have been a part of for many years. It is a go-to resource for all of those organizations that oftentimes feel isolated. Maybe they're the only school garden, nonprofit in a small town, or maybe they're looking to grow their programming and don't necessarily know where to go to find those best practices. And so LifeLab has really been core to helping to bring those organizations together, provide opportunities via webinars, distance learning, in-person networking events for that group to really come together and learn from one another. Organizations across the country were feeling the impact of COVID on school gardens, on school closures, on kids, on families, and very quickly they sprung to action by hosting weekly webinars, putting together best practices, recommendations for social distancing, caring for gardens with schools closed, how to support teachers as kids come back and are required to be working virtually. And it just was such a great testament really to the power of peer-to-peer networking and the work that LifeLab has done as an organization. And for us, for our entire team at Sprouts, it was just something we were really proud to be a part of. As we think about Sprouts and our mission and where we can be most helpful to the organizations that are, out in the community, one of the things that we saw was being able to take the work of the SGSO network and further strengthen it by helping the organization with strategic planning, as well as hiring a full-time position that will be able to support John and the LifeLab team as they are working on delivering all of this great programming.